People routinely undermine the health benefits of bananas through simple, avoidable errors. Let's explore 6 common mistakes. When it comes to bananas, most people don't realize that the stage of ripeness can dramatically change not only the taste and texture, but also the nutritional benefits you get from each bite. It's easy to overlook, but eating bananas at the wrong stage, like grabbing a green one when you really need a ripe one, or vice versa, means you might be missing out on the specific health perks that each stage offers. Bananas go through a fascinating transformation as they ripen, and each phase brings its own unique set of nutrients and advantages. So, let's break down why ripeness matters so much, and how you can make the most of every banana you eat. Whether you're a fan of the starchy, slightly bitter green bananas, or you prefer the sweet, soft texture of a fully ripe one, understanding the differences can help you make smarter choices for your health and your taste buds. And if you've ever wondered why bananas taste so different at each stage, or why some recipes call for green bananas while others need them overripe, you're about to find out just how much ripeness really matters. Let's start with green bananas. These firm, slightly bitter bananas are often overlooked, but they're actually a powerhouse for your gut. Green bananas are packed with resistant starch, a special type of carbohydrate that resists digestion in your small intestine, and instead acts as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your gut. This resistant starch can help regulate blood sugar, improve digestion, and even support weight management by making you feel fuller for longer. If you're looking to boost your gut health, or if you want a snack that won't spike your blood sugar, green bananas are a smart choice. They're also a great option for people with diabetes or anyone trying to manage their carbohydrate intake more carefully. You can slice them into smoothies, cook them into savory dishes, or even eat them raw if you don't mind the firmer texture. In some cultures, green bananas are boiled or fried and served as a staple food, showing just how versatile they can be. Their subtle flavor also makes them a great addition to curries and stews where they absorb the spices and add a satisfying bite. Plus, green bananas are a good source of vitamin C and potassium, so you're not just getting fiber, you're also supporting your immune system and heart health with every bite. As bananas ripen and turn from green to yellow, their starches gradually convert into natural sugars like glucose, fructose, and sucrose. This makes ripe bananas much sweeter and softer, and it also means they provide a quick source of energy. If you're about to head to the gym, go for a run, or just need a fast pick-me-up in the middle of a busy day, a ripe banana is the perfect snack. The easily digestible sugars give your body an instant energy boost, while the potassium helps prevent muscle cramps and supports heart health. Ripe bananas are also rich in antioxidants, which can help protect your cells from damage and support your immune system. So, if you're looking for a natural, healthy way to fuel your body before or after a workout, don't underestimate the power of a perfectly ripe banana. Plus, the mellow flavor and creamy texture make them ideal for baking, blending into smoothies, or simply enjoying on their own. Even children and picky eaters tend to love the taste of a ripe banana, making it a family-friendly snack that's both nutritious and convenient. And if you let your bananas get a little too ripe, don't worry. They're perfect for banana bread, pancakes, or even as a natural sweetener in oatmeal and desserts. Now let's talk about a common mistake that almost everyone makes: tossing the banana peel in the trash without a second thought. It might seem like the obvious thing to do, but discarding the peel means you're missing out on a surprising amount of nutrition. Most people don't realize that the banana peel is actually edible and loaded with nutrients. In fact, the peel contains high levels of fiber, vitamins B6 and B12, magnesium, and potassium. It's also rich in antioxidants and has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. By throwing away the peel, you're not just creating more food waste, you're also losing up to 40% of the fruit's total nutritional potential. The next time you peel a banana, pause for a moment and consider the hidden value in what you're about to throw away. With a little creativity, you can turn what's usually considered trash into a nutritious ingredient. Banana peels can even be used in beauty routines, such as soothing bug bites or polishing your skin, making them surprisingly versatile beyond the kitchen. Instead of tossing the peel, consider giving it a second life in your kitchen. You can blend banana peels into smoothies, bake them into banana bread, or even sauté them with spices for a unique side dish. If you're not ready to eat the peel directly, you can compost it to enrich your garden soil. Some people even use banana peels to polish houseplants or as a natural fertilizer for flowers and vegetables. The next time you reach for a banana, remember, the ripeness matters, and the peel is far more valuable than you might think. By choosing the right banana for your needs and making use of the whole fruit, you'll get the most out of every bite, and help reduce food waste at the same time. Small changes like these can make a big difference for your health and for the planet. So, the next time you enjoy a banana, think about how you can use every part of it, and you'll be making a choice that's good for you and the world around you. When it comes to getting the most nutrition out of your food, especially something as popular as bananas, there are a few surprisingly common mistakes that people make. One of the biggest issues is food pairing, something that might seem simple, but can have a big impact on how your body processes and benefits from what you eat. Many people don't realize that the way you combine foods can affect everything from your energy levels to your blood sugar, and even how full you feel after a meal. Bananas, in particular, are often eaten on their own as a quick snack, but this habit can actually work against you if you're not careful. Understanding the science behind food pairing can help you make smarter choices, so you get the most out of every bite. By learning a few simple strategies, you can transform a basic banana snack into a powerhouse of nutrition that supports your health and keeps you feeling your best throughout the day. For example, eating a banana by itself, especially when it's fully ripe and sweet, can cause your blood sugar to spike rapidly. This is because ripe bananas are high in natural sugars, which are quickly absorbed into your bloodstream. While this might give you a quick burst of energy, it's often followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired, hungry, or even irritable. This is particularly important for people who are sensitive to changes in blood sugar, such as those with diabetes, or anyone trying to maintain steady energy throughout the day. So, while bananas are a healthy choice, how you eat them matters just as much as the fact that you're eating them. Even if you're not worried about blood sugar, you might notice that eating a banana alone doesn't keep you full for very long, which can lead to unnecessary snacking later on. Over time, these small habits can add up, affecting your overall nutrition and how satisfied you feel after meals. The good news is that you can easily avoid these blood sugar spikes by pairing your banana with a source of healthy fat or protein. For instance, try spreading a little almond or peanut butter on banana slices, or adding banana to a bowl of Greek yogurt with some nuts or seeds. These combinations help slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, providing you with more sustained energy and keeping you fuller for longer. Not only does this make your snack more satisfying, but it also helps support better overall nutrition. You can even get creative, blend bananas into a smoothie with protein powder, or top whole grain toast with banana and a drizzle of nut butter for a balanced breakfast. The key is to think about how different foods work together to fuel your body in the best way possible. Experimenting with different pairings can also make your meals more interesting and enjoyable, so you're less likely to get bored with healthy eating. Plus, these combinations can help you meet your daily needs for protein, fiber, and healthy fats, making your diet more balanced and complete. But it's not just about what you eat with your banana. How you store them can make a big difference too. Many people aren't aware that bananas are quite sensitive to their environment, and the way you store them can affect both their taste and their nutritional value. For example, leaving bananas on the kitchen counter or in a fruit bowl is common, but there are some important details to keep in mind. If you store bananas in a warm place, they'll ripen much faster, which can be good if you want to eat them soon, but not so great if you're hoping to make them last all week. On the other hand, putting bananas in the refrigerator can slow down the ripening process, but it can also cause the skin to turn brown, which some people find unappealing, even though the fruit inside is still perfectly good to eat. It's also worth noting that bananas stored near other fruits, like apples or avocados, may ripen even faster due to the ethylene gas those fruits release. Being mindful of these factors can help you plan ahead and reduce the chances of your bananas spoiling before you get to enjoy them. Another common mistake is storing bananas together in a bunch or, even worse, sealing them inside a plastic bag. When bananas are kept close together, they release a natural gas called ethylene, which speeds up the ripening process. This is why you might notice that a bunch of bananas all seem to go from perfectly ripe to overripe at the same time. Sealing them in a bag traps even more ethylene, causing them to ripen and spoil even faster. This can lead to wasted food and lost nutrition, especially if you end up throwing out bananas that have become too mushy or brown for your liking. If you want to keep your bananas at their best, it's important to let them breathe and avoid crowding them together. Taking a little extra care with storage can help you save money and reduce food waste, while also ensuring you always have a tasty banana ready when you need it. To keep your bananas fresher for longer, try separating them from the bunch as soon as you bring them home. This simple step help slow down the release of ethylene gas, so each banana ripens at its own pace. For even better results, wrap the stems of each banana in a small piece of plastic wrap or foil. This creates a barrier that further reduces the amount of ethylene released, helping your bananas stay fresh and delicious for several extra days. You can also store bananas in different spots around your kitchen to stagger their ripening, so you always have one at the perfect stage. By paying attention to both how you pair and store your bananas, you can make the most of their nutrition, enjoy better energy, and reduce food waste, all with just a few easy changes to your routine. Small adjustments like these can have a big impact on your health and your enjoyment of this versatile fruit. With a little planning and creativity, you can turn a simple banana into a truly nourishing part of your daily diet. So, one common mistake that a lot of people make in the kitchen is automatically reaching for that banana bread recipe the moment they spot a few overripe bananas on the counter. It's almost like a reflex. See brown spots, think banana bread. And while banana bread is delicious and comforting, it's not always the healthiest way to use up those bananas, especially if you're trying to cut back on added sugars or refined flour. Overripe bananas are actually incredibly versatile, and there are so many creative, nutritious ways to use them that go way beyond just baking. For example, instead of tossing them into a sugary loaf, you can freeze them. Freezing overripe bananas is super easy. Just peel them, slice them up and pop them into a freezer bag. This way you always have a stash of naturally sweet, nutrient-packed fruit ready to go for smoothies, oatmeal, or even homemade popsicles. Plus, frozen bananas blend up into a creamy, ice cream-like texture that's perfect for making nice cream. A healthy, dairy-free dessert that's just as satisfying as the real thing, but without all the added sugar and fat. You can even use frozen bananas as a base for smoothie bowls, adding your favorite toppings like granola, nuts, or fresh berries for a filling breakfast or snack. And if you're into baking, try using mashed overripe bananas to replace some of the oil or butter in recipes, which can make your treats a bit lighter and add natural sweetness. You might be surprised at how much flavor and moisture bananas can bring to muffins, pancakes, or even homemade energy bars. The next time you see those brown spots, think of all the possibilities beyond just banana bread. By freezing your overripe bananas, you're not only reducing food waste, but you're also giving yourself a convenient, healthy ingredient for all kinds of recipes. Think about tossing frozen banana slices into your morning smoothie for natural sweetness and creaminess, or blending them with a splash of plant-based milk and a spoonful of cocoa powder for a quick chocolate nice cream. You can even use them to sweeten baked goods like muffins or pancakes, cutting down on the need for extra sugar. The possibilities are endless, and you'll be surprised at how much money you save by not letting those bananas go to waste. If you have kids, frozen banana bites dipped in a little dark chocolate make for a fun, healthy treat that everyone will love. And don't forget, you can also mash overripe bananas and stir them into your oatmeal or yogurt for a boost of flavor and nutrition without any added sugar. You can even add them to homemade granola bars or blend them into pancake batter for extra moisture and a subtle sweetness. The more you experiment, the more you'll discover just how many ways there are to use up every last banana. And let's not forget about the environmental impact. Every banana you save from the trash is one less piece of food waste contributing to landfills. Food waste is a huge problem globally, and bananas are one of the most commonly wasted fruits. By finding new ways to use them, you're making a small but meaningful difference. Plus, when you use overripe bananas in healthy recipes, you're also making better choices for your own well-being. It's a win-win situation. You're helping the planet and taking care of your health at the same time. Even small changes in your kitchen habits can add up to a big impact over time, especially if more people start thinking this way. Imagine if every household found a new use for just one overripe banana each week. The collective effect would be enormous, both for the environment and for our communities. But there's another important factor to consider when it comes to bananas, and that's where they come from. Most of the bananas you see in grocery stores are grown on large conventional plantations, often in countries far from where you live. These conventional farms can have a significant environmental footprint, using lots of pesticides and water, and sometimes relying on unfair labor practices. It's easy to overlook these issues when you're just grabbing a bunch of bananas off the shelf, but the choices you make as a consumer really do matter. The journey your banana takes from the farm to your kitchen can have ripple effects on communities and ecosystems around the world. By being more mindful about where your food comes from, you can help support better practices and encourage positive change in the industry. That's why it's worth taking a moment to look for organic or fair trade bananas when you shop. Organic bananas are grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers, which is better for the environment and for the workers who harvest them. Fair trade bananas ensure that farmers are paid fairly and work in safer conditions. By choosing these options, you're supporting more sustainable and ethical farming practices. So, next time you're at the store, take a closer look at the banana section and consider making a choice that's better for you, for farmers, and for the planet. Remember, every small decision adds up, so don't waste those overripe bananas, and choose wisely when you buy new ones. Your choices in the kitchen and at the grocery store can truly make a difference, both for your health and for the world around you. Even the smallest actions, like saving a single banana or picking up a fair trade bunch, can help create a ripple effect of positive change. The core message here is that, honestly, maximizing bananas' superfood status really comes down to mindful selection, storage, preparation, and, of course, consumption. So, if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share the video to spread this detailed nutritional knowledge.